friends, Sleepy here. Welcome to another weekly playlist. It's Friday, so it's that time again. I actually just got home a few minutes ago. I had to start work today is my first day back. I was just on vacation the last 10 days, which was great. I got to have a nice break from work because my job can be stressful at times. And I got to spend a lot of great time with my wife and my son, and I got to play a lot of good video games. I played a lot of games this past 10 days. I also went to New York with my brother and my parents, and I got to visit my grandmother who I haven't seen in a long time, and I also got to see my aunt and uncle. And I brought along my Nintendo Switch and my Nintendo 3DS, which I played my 3DS a lot more. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. I have 5 games that I played a lot on the 3DS, and they're excellent titles. I definitely would recommend all of these to you guys. Of course, I'd like to hear your guys' opinions on the games I shared with you today, whether you played them or not, and if you did, did you like them, or the things you didn't like about them. And then, of course, if you guys have any recommendations at all, any title you think I should play for any console, please let me know, because I'd love to hear your guys' recommendations. You guys always recommend great games, and I've already got a little list of games that I'm going to keep an eye out for. So we'll get started here with the first game. First one I played on 3DS was New Super Mario Bros. 2, which I absolutely love this game. It's a sequel to the first New Super Mario Bros. That was released on the original Nintendo DS. It's a great sequel and a great follow-up to that game. They went back to Mario's roots and went back to making 2D Mario games again. And they have them with the updated graphics. And that first one was really awesome. And the second one, just builds upon that. And it also has the gimmick of trying to collect 1 million coins through multiple playthroughs in the game. So there was some new power-ups like the Gold Mario and Gold Luigi, which you could shoot out gold fireballs, which would turn enemies gold. And then if you a gold color, and when you kill them, you can collect coins. You have gold flowers, gold blocks, gold rings. Collecting rings has never been so fun. And you can also team up with a friend and play co-op through the whole game, which I have not actually done, but it definitely would be something that would be fun to do. You also have, all the Koopa kids are in the game. Your Roy Koopa, your Iggy Koopa, Ludwig von Koopa, and the rest. Plus Bowser's in it. There's secrets to unlock. And then you have the 3 coins to collect in each stage. I'm currently at like 40-some thousand coins, and I'm going back through the game trying to get all the collectibles and get all the secrets and stuff, because there are still quite a few secrets to discover in the game. But if you're a fan of the 2D Mario games, you like the 2D Mario games, the classic ones, and you haven't tried out the New Super Mario Bros. Or New Super Mario Bros. 2, I definitely recommend getting them. And this one is fairly cheap on the 3DS. You can probably get it between 10 and like $25, just depending on the area. Very good game. Definitely recommend it. If you have a Nintendo 3DS, get New Super Mario Bros. 2. Awesome game. Next up I played was Super Mario 3D Land, which this is another fantastic game released for the Nintendo 3DS. It's where they combined a 2D and 3D Mario World together. And then there is a sequel to this, Super Mario 3D World, which was released on the Nintendo Wii U. If you played that one and really enjoyed it, then you definitely will enjoy Super Mario 3D Land. Awesome game. Great title for the Nintendo 3DS. This one has some new suits in it. You can get the propeller suit where it goes on your head and you can shoot up high. You have the boomerang suit so you can throw boomerangs like some of the Hammer Brothers do. And also has the Tanuki suit, which is cool. They brought that back from the Super Mario Brothers 3 from the regular Nintendo. And you can use the tail and whip enemies, and you also can glide with him. So it makes some of the levels a little bit easier. But I like this game a lot. I really liked the level design in it. It was awesome with the combination of 2D and 3D. I liked all the power-ups. I liked the enemies. I just liked the graphics, too. It was a fun game, fun story, too. You're going through saving the Princess Peach, and there's secrets in the game, like they always have in Mario games, secret levels and stuff, secret exits. There's also, going through collecting the 3 coins, and another awesome thing is you can get, through Street Pass tags, you can get little mystery blocks and stuff extra challenge stuff, and you know, can help you through the game. Definitely recommend this. It's a really good uh, Mario title. So like I said, if you have not played it yet, you definitely should try it out. Really good game. I like the levels, the way they're designed. You know, they're not too long, but they're not too short. The battles with Bowser are really fun. The boss battles are great, and I like all the various enemies that are in the game. And I like the mechanics and stuff in it. It's really fun. And there's some parts where like you jump and like a blue platform comes out, and then when you jump, then the red platform comes out. So you have to time your jumping and stuff so you can get through certain platforming areas. But it's done really well, and it's a great Mario title. Definitely get Super Mario 3D Land on the Nintendo 3DS if you haven't played it yet. Definitely recommend getting it. And it's another one that's probably around like $20 you can get. Good game. Next title I was working on playing is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Now, this is a sequel to that Luigi's Mansion that was released on the GameCube. Another great sequel to a great series. If you love the first Luigi's Mansion, you will definitely enjoy Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This one takes place in several different mansions. You know, the first game you only had one mansion. This one I think you have like 5 mansions. I'm currently on the third one, and they're all designed differently. They have new ghosts, and you actually have a new Poltergust, which is a Poltergust 5000. The old one was Poltergust 3000. And then you also have this dark light device and some other devices you can unlock to help you battle the various ghosts in the game and the boss battles and stuff. Another great game. I definitely recommend if you were a fan of Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, you will enjoy Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. You know, it's a great sequel where you're trying to collect the Dark Moon pieces to get the ghosts back to where they belong through these different mansions, and Professor Egad is there to help you again. Of course, Luigi, you know, gets scared, and there's some funny scenes in the game, and the level design in this was done really well. And if you like Ghostbusters, that's basically what this is like a Ghostbusters, but with Luigi. And there's a lot of nice variety to the mansions, and there's a lot of great puzzles. The enemies are awesome, and the story is really fun. And this also has a multiplayer feature where you can play online or locally with another player. Now, I haven't done that before, but that definitely looks like that would be a blast to play with. Definitely another title I gotta recommend to you guys, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Working on beating this one. This was such a fantastic game. And I can't wait for the third Luigi's Mansion that's going to come out on the Nintendo Switch. Definitely going to be getting that one once that comes out. Next up, continuing my work on playing Mario Kart 7, which I'm a big fan of the Mario Kart series. I've loved them ever since the first one that was released on Super Nintendo. And Mario Kart 7 just, you know, made the game even better. You know, they added the hang glider so you can actually fly. There's propellers, so you have some underwater stages. And what's really cool is you can actually customize your kart, so there's different kinds. You can change the wheels, you know, you can change the gliders, you can have vehicles to unlock. They added new items to the game as well. And, you know, I like the different vehicles because it actually, you know, changes, you know, the way you play, you know, because you have different tires affect different stuff, better grip, you know, better acceleration. Some are better at the handling, off-road, your weight, your speed. So, you know, that all that's affected by the vehicle you pick, and the tires, the glider, and of course the character. And another cool thing is you can use your Mii characters if you want to race as yourself in the game, which is awesome. It has a lot of great tracks. They also have a lot of classic track packs. So you have stuff from Super Nintendo 1, you have stuff from Nintendo 64, you have race tracks from the GameCube, you also have stuff from the Wii, and then of course you have all the new ones from Mario Kart 7. This is another one that's fantastic, and I'm going through, I want to get gold on all the tracks in the 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and then there's the mirror mode you unlock where you race all the tracks on the opposite direction that they normally are, and you do that at 150cc. Really fun game in the Mario Kart series. Highly recommend Mario Kart 7. Fantastic game. It is my second favorite Mario Kart of all time. Definitely recommend Mario Kart 7 for Nintendo 3DS. If you haven't played it, definitely pick up a copy. You will enjoy it. Have a great selection of characters. I love that the vehicles can be customized and changed to your taste. And I also like that, there's so many classic tracks in this from past Mario Kart titles. Very fun game. Definitely recommend that. And the last one that I played was Mario Golf World Tour, which I have loved Mario Golf ever since the Mario Golf on Nintendo 64. I'm fairly good at these games, playing this one, it felt right at home. So if you have played the previous games in the series, this one controls pretty much the same and is awesome. Has a great selection of characters, has some cool courses. There's actually a couple realistic ones, the forest course and the mountain course. So those are basics like realistic looking golf courses. And then you can get to the Mario, from the Mushroom Kingdom courses like Peach Garden, which I like that Peach Gardens because there's actually some little spots in the fairways which will make you, if the ball lands there, which will like turbocharge it and make it go a little bit further. And then you have Cheap Lagoon. That one was pretty fun. Yoshi's Lake had these bouncy blocks, so if your ball was to hit it, it bounces your ball further. Wiggler Park had some giant enemies that would get in the way and could mess up your shots. And then, of course, you have Bowser's Castle, which had the bombs and all kinds of traps and made it really difficult to play around a golf. But it was fun, it adds that little Mario charm to it. And then you also go through the Castle Club with your Mii character, where you learn skills and you become a world golfer. You get money and you can buy different outfits. You can get different clubs and unlock more powerful stuff and make your character, a better golfer. And you can also compete. I think you can play this online, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can play it on the line and you can also play it locally, which of course I haven't played the multiplayer, but I had a lot of fun with this, and I actually beat one of the golf courses and became like the champion of that one, and so I'm working on some other ones. But this was another fantastic golf game. Mario Golf World Tour. I definitely am looking forward to seeing what they have planned for when they release a Mario Golf game on the Nintendo Switch. I hope they're as detailed with that one as they are with the handheld ones. Sometimes when they released some of these newer titles, like on the Wii U, they kind of like dumbed them down a little bit and kind of took stuff out. And then like the Mario Party, was, I really liked that for the Switch, but I was really disappointed with there was only I think 4 boards to choose from. They should have put like 10 or 15. But this one here, Mario Golf, has a lot of great courses. You have a lot of characters. I haven't unlocked everybody yet. And then you also can play as Mii, so however many different Mii characters you make, you have all those characters to play as well. And you have some really, really fun courses to play through. So definitely recommend Mario Golf World Tour for the 3DS. So, as I always do, we'll do a quick recap of the games that I played. New Super Mario Bros. 2, a sequel to the New Super Mario Bros. Was released on the Nintendo DS. This is when they, went back to the classic 2D side-scroll Mario, except this one had the little gimmick of adding new items and the mission of trying to collect 1 million coins through various playthroughs. I'm only at like 40,000. I don't know if I'll ever get to 1 million coins, but fun title to play through many times. Next up was Super Mario 3D Land, another fantastic game where they combine a 2D and 3D world, and that's what you play through. Highly recommend this one. If you played Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U and liked it, you'll definitely enjoy Super Mario 3D Land. Has some great games and some great items and fantastic level design. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the sequel to Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. This one's another one, like I said, is awesome. Great title. If you love the first one, you'll definitely enjoy this one. And this one has several mansions to go through. You don't just have one. You have a lot of new ghosts, new enemies, and you have a new Poltergust 5000, and you have new abilities and upgrades and stuff that you can get while you play. Really fun title. Mario Kart 7, a great sequel to the many that were released before it. You have a lot of great characters to choose from. You can customize your carts, you can change the wheels, you can change the different kind of cart design itself, and the hang glider, and all that affects the way the vehicle performs. So you can try out different combinations to see what works for you, and you also have stuff you can unlock, which is great. And there's a lot of characters. And the last one was Mario Golf World Tour. Great Mario Golf game. Actually, I think this one's my favorite of all the golf games that the Mario Golf games I played. I think this World Tour one's probably going to be my favorite, just because it has some really interesting courses, and I like all the characters that you can play as in the game, and also being able to play as yourself with your Mii character, which I do have myself in the game playing in it, and I do like the fun going through that mode and unlocking stuff and getting money and different suits and stuff. It's really fun. So those are the 5 games that I played the most on the 3DS this past week. Really fun titles. I definitely want to keep working on them and beating them. I want to beat that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I want to finish getting all the stuff for the 3D land. And then also for New Super Mario Bros. 2, I want to 100% that one as well. Mario Kart 7, I'm working on 100%ing that game. And then, of course, I want to completely beat the Mario Golf World Tour all the way through. So if you guys have played any of these Nintendo 3DS games, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on them. Always like to hear from you guys. And if you haven't played any of these before, I definitely recommend getting all of them. They're very fun titles, and they're all fairly cheap. You're not going to have to spend $100 to get them. You can get quite a few of these for like between 10 and 30 some bucks. You should be able to get all of them. Very fun titles. And if you guys have any recommendations on titles you think I should play, I have a variety of consoles in my collection, so let me know. I like hearing from you guys. Always looking for new games to try out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you next time.